Okay, so you're going to start with a piece of paper. You need a ruler, you need a protractor, and a pencil. Okay, so pause this video, make sure you have all those things. Okay, now what you need to do is we're going to measure to get our starting point. So from the top left corner, you're going to measure in 13 centimeters. Okay, so just make a small mark at 13. All right, and then from that mark, you're going to measure down 10 centimeters. Okay, right there. All right, so now this middle point will be our starting point. You can erase this dot up here if you want to. Okay, so we're going to make our first triangle. So to make our first triangle, you can choose if you want to do centimeters or inches. Either one's fine. I'm going to do centimeters in the video. So you're going to take your ruler, you're going to place it on the end of the dot. You're going to measure 1 centimeter in. Okay, and you're going to mark 1 centimeter. Okay, so that's your first leg. Okay, now we want to make sure this is a right triangle. So to make sure it has a right angle, you need a protractor. So for the protractor, you're going to start with this dot. Okay, so do you see this dot right here? You want to line up the right corner of your line with that dot. Okay. Now you want to make sure, so I'm going to try to move this up so you can see it. You want to make sure that your line is lined up with the black line on the protractor. Okay. So now that you have it lined up, you're going to make a small dot at 90 degrees, which is directly above it. Okay, take your protractor away. You can use your ruler for centimeters, or you can use the protractor. The centimeters are on the inside. Okay, you want to make sure to line up the dot you just made with the end of your last leg, the right corner. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to mark another centimeter leg. Okay, so now you have 2 legs. This is 1 centimeter and this is 1 centimeter. You're going to connect those 2 lines to make your hypotenuse. Okay, so this is your hypotenuse. Okay, now on your other piece of paper, we're going to do Pythagorean Theorem to figure out what your hypotenuse is. So I would write triangle 1. Okay, we know the Pythagorean Theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Okay, I know that the 2 legs are 1, so that's 1 squared plus 1 squared equals c squared. So 1 squared is 1, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So c equals the square root of 2. We're going to use that, leave that with the square root, okay? So that means this hypotenuse is the square root of 2.